just want to see more interesting research, i.e. research that makes me think. Not necessarily the perfectly identified study, but just something that, I hear the presentation and then just a little bit, it will make me think, and in 1 year's time I will remember what that presentation was about, and it will shape my thinking at least at the margin. Okay, so this picture, it does that.
Very much focus on governance. I think sustainability, because the problem of the conflict of interest will become more, as there is more action, of course the differences across stakeholders will be more obvious, and there will be more and more conflicts that are similar to the conflicts that I think honestly the political body, and these are different examples of parliaments, I mean from Venice that had the longer, Venice has had the picture here in the center is the voting system for the Doge in Venice. It was a very elaborate voting system where essentially very different strata of the population were kind of brought in to vote, and then there were names that went up and down, for like 2 months. So a very complex system was trying to bring in stakeholders of different kinds. And the whole, actually, Venice has been, a republic for 1,000 years until Napoleon decided that that it was not democratic enough. So it's the biggest irony of Napoleon, I think, because basically destroyed Venice, the longest lasting republic in the world, on the ground that it was not democratic. But parliaments comes in all sorts of shapes and forms and different ways. But so the body politic has managed to honestly find pretty interesting ways of bringing together conflicts of interest, overcoming, bloody, conflicts. And I hope, honestly, I think that the way we think about governance in our field is still too ossified by the existing corporate governance, legal, financial debate, and agency theory, controlling the CEO. I think there is so much more that we could contribute as management scholars. And I like to see, kind of novel, creative ideas about how you bring together these different interests in novel ways.
So this is literally what it looks like. Beam me up. I love going to conferences in person. I hate traveling. I just came on a red eye. When I'm done today, I want to be able to go back home and have dinner with my family. So I think if we could just have one thing, I want to be able to be, transported through space and time. This would be great. And by the way, it would also save a lot of CO2. So.